Somebody on my last video told me to make a plane. So that's what I'm going to be trying to do. I'm going to be going for... Well, I don't have any particular guess as to what I'm modeling this after. I'm just making a plane. But I got a tubular design here that kind of tapers off at the front. I should be able to hide those frames in there and cover it all with panels to make it look good and curved. So let's do that. There we go. Now we have a nice panel tube that is essentially just this. It's all this is so far. There's nothing special about it. There's no jets, no nothing. It's just frames and panels. So let's add some wings. I have actually decided that I am not going to add wings. I am more going to work on the general shape of the plane, like the body of it first, instead of actually working on the wings and just working back, because the wings are going to be mounted on midpoints, so I don't want to have to like reposition everything once I get it all done. Okay, now we have the tail that kind of goes upwards. I don't know what that would be called, but it kind of slants upwards, and I also pulled these points back a bit and replaced some of these panels, these solid panels, with glass. So now I should be able to see through there if I go first. Forgot to mount the seat. And just like that, I have mounted the seat in there so I can go in first person and see right out the windshield. I'm gonna call that the windshield. I don't actually know what it's called. So now that I've got all that mounted up, I'm going to put some wings on this thing. And just like that, I have the start of a wing. Now I'm not gonna put like the basic box thing on it. I'm actually doing an airfoil thing. I'm not sure if this is going to give any added lift, but it'll look cool. And just like that, we have the basic airfoil design right there on the wings. Now we're going to kind of we're going to cover all that up with panels and hide all those frames and probably support it, because it does sag a lot, as it's only really being supported by these frames here. So let's do that. And there we go. We have the wings in panels with hidden frames supporting them. Now the only problem that I can think of right now is going to be ailerons on the wingtips. I'm going to need to build up a small frame, but that shouldn't affect anything except for putting more weight on the wingtips, which may make me need to put some supports down here to like the wingtips, but that should be fine. I'm probably going to do that anyway because, well, it sags a lot when you spawn it in. Like, it almost touches the ground. Actually, does it touch the ground? It does touch the ground. It touches the ground when you spawn it. Okay, that is my tip that I actually need to brace it. So, let's do that and put the control surfaces on, because, well, I don't actually want to build the rear wing yet. I'm actually going to have to stretch that out, because that looks really short. I said I wasn't going to do that, but I guess I will. And there we go. The wings are now braced up so they don't bounce as much, and I have ailerons, so yeah, we can do that. Pretty simple. So yeah, let's scoot the back out a little bit more and put some rear wings on it. And there we go. We now have a rear wing. I don't think in real life rear wings actually produce any lift. I think they're mainly there for stabilization and, what's it called? Elevation control. So yeah, I'm going to put elevators on the back. I'm going to use the same system that I did up here. The airfoil back here is essentially the same as up there, but shrunken down a little bit. Because I didn't want it to be like the exact same size. I wanted the rear to be a little bit smaller, but not too much. Okay, I now have control surfaces on the rear wings, and I also added some landing gear because I was bored. Oops. I also moved the main wings back a little bit because it looked kind of weird how it was. So I just scooched them back and hoped it'd be fine. So what we're going to do now is we are going to mount some engines onto this thing. So we're probably going to mount some under the wings. Probably not too close to... Actually, I could mount them close to the wingtips. Yeah, I could probably do that. And just like that, we have jets mounted under the wings. I also did some bracing on the wings so that it wouldn't just explode and fall apart when I tried to put some throttle through the engines, because there was nothing holding the wings front to back. It was just all up and down, which at the middle was just tearing towards the middle, or not the middle, towards the front. So what we're gonna do is some speed test. 100 miles an hour right there. That'll be fine. So what we're gonna do now is we're going to take all the panels. We're gonna give them generous actually we'll just say 100 for now. And we'll see where that gets us. Okay, first official test flight of this plane. Oh, we're going up. Are we going up? This isn't how I was expecting this to work at all. I was expecting it to be more balanced, you know what I'm saying? Okay, after a little bit of digging, I figured out that airplane elevators are generally upside down to help counteract that, but I also have figured out that I don't think that'll work in Dream Car Builder. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of this nice, classy airfoil here and just replace it with a flat one. It won't look as good, but it'll be a lot less headache for me. I mean, I could, in theory, do it all right now, but I don't want to. It is really late right now. So what we're going to do is we're just going to leave it like that. That looks okay. I mean, it's not as good as that, but it's still good. Okay, now that we've got the rear elevator, or the tail wing all good, and we don't have a rudder because I'm too lazy for that, we're going to try this out, and if it flies, I might be tempted to put a rudder on it. I normally wouldn't, or if I did, I wouldn't actually put the bit that moves, but this is just because. So we're gonna go and try to fly this thing. Oh. Did I refuse to believe that fixed my problem. How did that fix the Oh. Okay, I don't know how exactly that fixed the problem, but it did, so I ain't complaining. We're zooming along 136. Let's see, where's the... Oh, I'm way off course. And I reset. I'm an idiot. We'll just put it right in there. We're gonna try to fly there. So here we go with the time lapse. the microphone wasn't on. I was just saying that I kind of was losing lift as I got past like 60 miles an hour, I want to say, or lower than that. So yeah, that's why I kind of crash landed. But I did make it over here, so it does fly. Also, it was kind of slipping out of the air, which is not a feeling that I liked. But I think that's going to be what's going to make me put a rudder on this. I don't think I'm going to put the moving part, just because that's too much work, and we've already established that I'm lazy. Going to reset over here, and we're going to see how well that rudder works by purposefully going slowly and seeing how well that affects everything. That seems to be doing a good job. And it appears to be like 90 instead of 60, which is probably bad. I mean, generally you're not going to be landing at 90, but I mean, it's fine. I actually am really a fan of that curved on them. I'm really actually kind of, I really like the look of that curve. A safe landing. I am a professional. So that was another video, guys. If you liked it, hit the like button. Maybe subscribe. Maybe share the video with your friends. It's an okay video. I wouldn't say it's in the top 3 best videos, but I mean that's just because quality is only going up. But yeah, thank you for watching. I will see you guys next time.